have to ask you, because when I was watching it, I thought, wow, the quality was better. And by that, I mean, the reasons people would come onto the show, the guys had actual jobs. That's why I honestly didn't think that I would find someone, because I was like, oh, people aren't going to have real jobs or real, goals. That was my thinking. Yeah. So I'm looking at the men that are on your show. I mean, you're going to people's houses. They really are established in their own right prior to coming on the show, which I thought was so great. Yeah. And then there wasn't that much drama. Now, granted, I saw the short version. I'm sure there was, but the show wasn't focused on the drama, and it really seemed to be focused on the conversations that you guys had. Like you and your number 2, I don't even remember his name. Charlie, but sitting in the vehicle talking, you're talking about the fantasy suite, you're talking about sex, you're talking about I thought it was so good. So my question is, do you get frustrated watching the show now, seeing the sharp turn that it has taken from the time that you were on it?
Yeah, for sure. I have always said that I kind of want them to go back to how it used to be in terms of like plucking someone out of obscurity, and I think that Matt James is perfect for that because he hasn't been on a prior show, obviously not only for the diversity element, because I think was necessary, but I think that because no one knows him, we can all fall in love with him together, and there's no preconceived notions. So it is frustrating to me. It was very innocent back in the day. And to your point, there was no drama with the guys. They had so much fun on my show. And even on the first Bachelor, it was not catty at all. Like we all truly got along. And I think that because production knows that if they want the viewers to, when you learn the elements of a story, like just the basics, when you're in elementary school, you learn that there has to be a villain or some kind of controversy, some element that will draw you in, and it can't just be all rainbows and unicorns all the time,
Right.
So I think that they learn that they need to kind of encourage that in a way. And so I think through casting, they realize that we need a villain. So who's going to be the villain? And then they go on to maybe encourage a little more drama than, by your ITMs and the questions that they ask you and kind of leading you down a certain path. So, it is unfortunate, but as a viewer and someone who lives in the real world and is realistic about this stuff, I think that they need that drama in order to hold our attention as viewers. But it is frustrating because I truly, knowing that Ryan and I have the success story that we do and that we were there just to find love, I wish that it still was all about that.